hard 2 minutes. This is your final pitch. This is the last time that you will face each other, so to speak, before the runoff election. And this is your 2-minute drill. Councilman.
Thank you for allowing me to be here this evening, and thanks to the kind folks in this on Governor. I appreciate your dignity and your being here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an extreme honor to meet people across the low country who are excited about what we have to offer. I am a fierce fiscal conservative. I start there. Let me also say that I know how to build people, how to build teams, how to bring people together around conservative ideas and thought. I'm asked often with our nonprofit, how do you get people to go to those dangerous places? Well, the way we do it is we find like-minded people who are committed to our ideas. They're committed to that, and so they're willing to risk to make it happen. That's how we do it. That's how we did it on County Council. The Greenbelt Bank, which I was privileged to author and to sponsor in Charleston County, has now had $111 million worth of contributions for parks and green space in Charleston from private money. Because what we did was we got conservative people together. We built a vision and an idea, and they got excited behind us. That's what we have done in this campaign. People have said to me, how in the world did you do that? Where in the world did that come from? And it wasn't me. It was an ability, though, to lead, to bring conservative people together around a good idea. Unfortunately, while our governor has done a great job of saying no, I would say that perhaps we need someone who also says yes. 0 bills in 6 years were co-sponsored, were approved, or carried forward by the government during his time in Congress. Tim Scott in 2 years had 13. We need someone who knows how to build lasting relationships and how to maintain those relationships in a way that benefits the people of the low country. I'm asking for your support. I know I'm the good guy. I know I'm Mr. Stone goes to Washington. But I can do this. I can do this. And with your help, I'm asking for your vote.
I would just say that it's been a pleasure to be with you, with the audience at large, with you, Curtis. Thank you again for this time. I think you always got to, in essence, define where you're going by your objective. And for that reason, I think it really matters what Barry Goldwater said a long time ago. He said, I have little interest in streamlining government or making it more efficient, for I mean reducing size. I do not undertake to promote welfare, for I propose to extend freedom. My aim is not to pass laws, but to repeal them. It's not to inaugurate new programs, but to cancel old ones that do violence to the Constitution, or that have outlived their purpose, or that impose on the people an unwarranted financial burden. I will not attempt to discover what legislation is needed before I first determine whether it's constitutionally permissible. And if I should later be attacked for neglecting my constituents' interests, I shall reply that I was informed that their main interest is liberty, and in that cause, I'm doing the very best that I can. That thought has guided my time in politics. It's the reason I don't have a lot of bills going back to that time in the House, because that wasn't my aim to stack up a bunch of bills. My aim was to do exactly what Barry Goldwater was talking about in terms of truly limiting government size and scope. It's in essence why we were able to come together with people during my time in the governorship and fight them when we had to fight them, because it was all about one thing, which is that liberty is the hallmark of the American experiment. And for us to sustain this incredibly fragile blessing that we have called democracy means that we cannot continue to go on spending as we are. We are at a tipping point as a civilization. Admiral Mike Mullen, when asked what's the biggest threat to American security, answers not the Taliban, not a whole host of places around the globe, but the answer is the American debt deficit. And if you look at my track record in trying to do something about just that, I think that you'll find somebody who would fight on behalf of your interest. I would ask